Hello everyone, Wendy Ross for USTrotting. We make a stop at the Brett Pelling barn in New Jersey to talk about a few top contenders and top horses coming back in 2023. Brett, it's so nice to be here with you at Magical and take a look at the four top 3-year-old contenders that we think you got coming back. Now, you got a barn full of stars in here, right? So it's hard to just focus in on the four. But let's start with the two colts that we watched train today. Of course, Combustion, a horse that you had as a 2-year-old. Had a good 2-year-old campaign, made quite a bit of money for you, and you know, finish out the year strong in that Governor's Cup. Take us through him for 2022 and how you feel he trained and looking for 2023.
Well, you know, he's an interesting horse because I think last year as a 2-year-old he was never really fully developed. I mean, his rear end never caught up to his front end, and he always just, to me, looked a little bit awkward. But, you know, he's matured well. He looks a lot more balanced now. He drives a lot better. He was a little bit wayward steering last year, but, you know, he's definitely improved a lot, you know, really just through maturity. And he did well enough last year, but really just by, you know, he had power and gait. And this year, hopefully, you know, it all locks in a little bit better.
Now, the other colt we watched today, Confederate, is new to the Pelling barn. Tell us a little bit about how you came to get Confederate and what your expectations for him for 2023.
No, I just had a phone call from Adam, and he just asked me if I'd take him. And, you know, we are very full here, but it is Confederate, and I train for Diamond Creek. We've had a relationship now for a couple of years, and you know, you can't turn that horse down. I mean, he was a fabulous horse last year, and you know, hopefully we can just kind of keep it going.
When you have to compare him and Combustion, these two colts will have to race against each other, hopefully throughout the year. How do you feel some of the traits that Confederate has compared to Combustion?
They seem to be very, very different. I mean, Combustion's like a big, strong, easygoing horse, and Confederate, I mean, he just acts like he just wants to go airborne. You know, he's just super quick, and he's kind of like on it. So, you know, and I think that's why he really got a lot of people's attention because he can sprint. He can just definitely sprint quick. I don't know if he can stay. When you're a 3-year-old and you come back, you really got to be able to stay. You got to be able to, you know, hold your speed. That'll be probably a little question with him, but he's definitely incredibly quick.
Two fillies that we watched today, of course, Charleston and Earthwindfire. Both great fillies for you last year. Let's start with Charleston. Just a nice little petite filly. And looking at the both of them, they're built completely different. Tell us a little bit about Charleston.
Well, it's down by the Seaside filly, but you know, right from the very, very beginning. I mean, she's just one of those perfect little push-button horses. I mean, her gait is absolutely phenomenal. She's as honest as the day's long, and just everything about her, you love looking at her. I mean, she's a gorgeous filly to look at, a great keeper. You know, she's just really an absolute sweetheart. You know, whereas Earthwindfire, I mean, Earthwindfire, you know, in the horse world, I don't think she has many friends. I mean, she's a little bit of a witch, and you know, a little rugged. She likes to boss things around and everything. They could not be two fillies who done probably equal as 2-year-olds be more different. And even coming back this year at 3, I can't honestly say how it's going to all pan out.
Now, Earthwindfire, of course, your son Jack was sharing the driving assignment with Timmy last year, and Jack was training her today. He loves her, has nothing but good things. Says she get a little bit ornery, but he loves her and says she's just so handy on the track. Now, I know, just touching on that, having Jack out there driving for you and being involved in the barn just means so much.
Well, yeah, you know, and he's no, it's fun. I mean, it's you know, I'm older now, and anything you can do. This business is a tough game, and you know, to have family involved and just being able to, you know, sometimes go home, switch on the TV, you're watching your son go around in your father's colors, and you know, it's good stuff. I've sort of got a second go round at it, and really enjoying it.
You know, not to mention, we said we're only talking about 4, but it's hard not to talk about a couple others. Of course, we have Allywag coming back this year, a little bit older. We have Test of Faith, another year older, but you said they both look super, and you're really happy and looking forward to 2023.
To have Aliwag now, you know, really from 2 through 6 basically is unreal. And, you know, last year, there was a couple of things happened last year that everyone's aware of, but, you know, sometimes things can be a godsend. And, you know, he missed out racing, you know, a couple of those grueling events in the middle of the summer. And I think now, you know, coming back, this will be his year. You know, he really acts tremendous, and you know, he loves it. I mean, he's a cool dude. He loves to go fast, and And the funny thing about him is I think as he's got older, he's actually become more professional about what he's doing. I mean, before it was just used to be my way, that's it. But now, you know, he's with you. You can't really train him in groups. He's not really keen on that. But, you know, he's learned a real nice routine, and he seems very, very happy. And Faith, I mean, Faith. I mean, she just push button. She was push button the day she walked in the barn from Harrisburg. I can't say any more about her. I mean, she's just one of those horses. We've had a couple of little throat issues with her, but you know, it's in the family. It's been addressed, and can only see positive things going forward.
Much to look forward to for 2023.
Yeah, for sure.